I don't know. I think we confuse our kids, though. We spend the first 2 years of their life teaching them to walk and talk, and then the next 20 years we tell them to shut up and sit down. My kids are great, of course. My daughter Sierra came home one time and she said, "Daddy, we were learning the meaning of everybody's names." And she goes, "How did you come up with my name, Sierra?" And I said, "Well, sweetie, you're named after Daddy's pickup truck." Yeah, she didn't think it was funny either. She started giving me a hard time. I said, "Look, just go on outside and play with your sister F-150, okay? It's just ridiculous." Of course, my stepson, Chevy Cavalier, was not happy. I'm trying to control my cussing around my kids. It's really my only bad habit, is cussing around my kids, which is, it's hard to stop doing that when you consider that my kids are the reason I cuss 99% of the time, But I didn't realize it was a problem until my daughter went to school on the first day of kindergarten and introduced herself as Chelsea, damn it. Yeah, first 3 years of her sister's life, she thought her name was Jesus Christ. It was embarrassing. Tell you, the older these kids get, the harder school gets. For me, you have to help your kids with your homework, sir? Yeah? My daughter comes home from school when she was younger, and she had a note from the teacher, and she was to build and bring in a habitat. Now, she was like 6 years old. She didn't know what a habitat was, so I looked it up. 1, 2, 3. A habitat is defined as a place where things live. Now, I'm a busy guy, got a lot going on. I didn't have time to build a habitat. I sent her to school the next day with her Barbie dream home. I told her, I said, "Now you tell your teacher when y'all study transportation, Barbie's got a vet." Yeah. I don't get Barbie. If she's so popular, why do you have to buy her friends? Have you heard about the divorced Barbie? It comes with all the Ken stuff. That's funny. I don't care what you say. Yeah, I love it. Love my kids. As I mentioned, I've got 2 daughters, Sierra and Chelsea. And, nowadays we've got all this help, don't we? Raising kids. We got all these TV shows and, Dr. Phil and like Nanny 911. Have y'all seen that Nanny 911 show? Where they go in and they help these parents get their kids, in control. They put them in timeout. You put your kids in timeout? When I was growing up, timeout meant my daddy would take time out of his day to beat me to death. Yeah. My mom would whip me with a switch that she made me go get. It's kind of like telling a condemned man to choose his method of execution, isn't it? My mom. And don't come back with a little bitty switch. If you didn't come back with an adequate switch, she would just take you outside, hold you by the ankles, and beat you against the tree. She'd only do that once. It was all it took.